Well, hello folks, welcome back, but this is Money Monday. That's right folks, how y'all doing today? Gonna be dropping some money and we're gonna have a little bit of a conversation because we got things to talk about here. That's right. So let's go ahead, get set up. We're gonna see how much money we're collecting today, but first, a little white wine, crisp, fresh, citrusy. Not too citrusy, I don't like too citrusy, but not a bad wine. So cheers to you folks. I hope you're helped to a good weekend, a good day, good whatever, whenever you watch this. I'm hoping you're having a good one. So here we go. Let's have a little tip, little sip, and cheers, folks. Not bad, nice and light. That's all we wanted today. Okay, let's go ahead and see how much money we're going to be saving today. And I've got a combo to have with you today, folks. That's right. So, see how much money we're saving first. And we are doing... Make sure my wine's out of the way. Oh, don't want it in front of my pens. Okay, there we go. Got my calculator here because I feel like we have a little bit of money. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so that's 120. 5, ooh, messy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, plus 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9. 164. That's not a bad number at all. I've been liking that number. That's great. All right. Put that here. Calculator here in case I need it. So how's everybody doing today? Fed up. Kind of a busy week. Did a Sam's Club run with my mom this week. Had to get some salt for our machine. Because it's only like $6, $6.50 a bag at Sam's. I mean, at Walmart, it's a 44-pound bag of salt or soft water system. And Home Depot and Walmart, it's a 44-pound bag. And we get a 40-pound bag at Home Depot and Walmart. It's over $8. So yeah, we go down to Sam's Club. We did a little bit of a run over there. Not too bad. Big Dog loves Costco, so that's a place I have to be careful of. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drop $4 into our new little challenge here. And it's been like 115, 110, 111. Just crazy numbers, man. You know what I mean? All right, take my $4 out of here and put them in the envelope for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there, put that here. Don't drop your money, Gigi. Alright, now we're gonna get to the good stuff. Okay, this is for this challenge. So I went through the envelopes because I did do a drop for my teeth. Yeah, for my teeth. So I dropped some Smile money. I pulled the cash out of here, so that's why the bag's a little smaller. So I threw that in there. And in the bank, so I went ahead. I've got what do they call it? It's not fake money, prop money for that because I still want to make sure that I had tracking the correct amount of money that I'm saving. And then also every year, well, the past few years since my son's been coming out here for Christmas, there's a farm out here called Schnepp's Farm. And we've been going there for Christmas Eve, and it's a great time. You know, take my granddaughter, and me and Big Dog go, and my son and his wife go. One year that my daughter came out with her family, her husband and Alex at that time. Yes, hello Charlie and Morgan and Teddy. When they came out here one year, they were able to go as well. And I didn't realize this time of year they had the tickets for like 50% off. Gigi's on a budget, so I was able to pull that money out of our Christmas bag because that is a Christmas event, and just bought those tickets. And I'm so glad I saw that notification, 50% off, because I told myself Gigi's on a budget. That kid, when he was like high school, you know, him and his buddies would go out. They always knew he had money. Or like when they go out to pizza or anything, he would go in his wallet and pull out coupons. So then they would ask him, "Hey man, you got a coupon for me?" He's always trying to find a deal. Like right now, I'm looking to get a MacBook. So I want to get another one because with all my pinning and blogging and stuff, I want to clear up my Mac just for my photography and videos that I do. And that's what I had been doing. The HP I had finally took a dump. So I've just been kind of using one machine. Because I basically had like 2 separate stations in my studio. And I just haven't gotten around to getting another. Because I want to get a Max. So they have this new one out now that's called a Neo. And Neo, Neo. And I asked my boy about it. He goes, oh, that's a pretty good machine. You know, for what I'm going to be using it for. So he was telling me different ways I could probably get a discount. Thank you, Mio, for looking out for your mama. So anyway, let's go ahead and drop some money in here. But he's always looking for a deal. He surprises me some of the stuff that he says when he's traveling. Okay, I know for sure. Well, let's do 30 for sure. Because I want to see if I could throw some extra money in there. Well, let's do 45. Because that'll be 3 teeth. Because remember, these are $15 a piece. Each smile is worth $15. So we know we're putting 45 in there. Let's drop that in there. And let's see here. I think I was going to do a half of this one. So let's do, because that's our date money. Has anybody gone out to see that Odyssey? That movie that's like almost 3 hours long. People at the gym were talking about it. Yes, because I did go to the gym this week. They were talking about saying it was a great movie. This one lady says, yeah, but I only have a 3-hour bladder. Or no, she said, I only have a 2-hour bladder. Okay. I didn't need to know that, but thank you. What am I looking for? I'm looking for blue. So we're going to go ahead and cover this half. We'll do a half run this one here. So I was telling Big Dog, the more I hear about it, the more I'm interested in actually seeing the movie. He likes Matt Damon. And I know it's a long movie, because we would go to, because I asked the people there at the gym, did you guys go to the IMAX? They said no. I go, oh no. I mean, this director made it for the IMAX film, and photography and cameras, I get it. So we would, no, we're going to the IMAX theater, and fortunately they do have one out here for us. And we were going to be giving some love to Mr. Big Dog here. I think we were going to drop 2 in here. There's 15. That'd be 16. Okay, go ahead and put that in there. So did that. Let's cover up 2 of those there. And it's just been so hot. Oh, I was doing 2. Went to my mom's today. Because her gardener said that her plants needed a little bit of food. So I go, I got some. Because my jalapeno, I'm going to put a picture of my jalapeno right there. Man, that thing's turned into a little bush. The monsoon, the rainwater that we've been getting has been helping my plants so much. So, yeah, that's 16. So let's go ahead and put that in here. Give him a little love. He says, oh, you can give me some love this time? I go, well, let me see. Because we talked about his bag. Okay, I knew I was going to do 20 here. 40. I wanted to cover up 2 of those. So let's go ahead and get purple. So I was over there, and some lady, her neighbor, was out. It's like, I was there like 8:30 because I got there before it got too hot. I don't want to be watering when it was too hot. But even then, it was already 90 degrees. And I was going to do 20 here. And there was a lady outside weeding. I'm thinking, what are you doing out here? So by the time I got home, I needed a cold bottle of water, not a cold beer, a cold bottle of water. I had to sit because it was just so hot. Just a little time I was over there. So we're going to go ahead and drop 40 in here. And that is our Christmas bunny. This is the one that I took the 100, I think it was 140 out of this bag. And it was nice because I had that money already for Christmas. So just throw Big Dog. Does everybody get it? We're done. And we're going to put a little bit here. I think we're going to put like 6. Yeah, let's start going down the line. And then as we get more and more into it, I can go ahead and start dropping some bigger numbers down here. Because I really want to try to concentrate on my teeth. Because I know I wanted to give them 500 when I went in there. Because they have financing with 0 interest, so it's like great. Yeah, let's do that. That's how I was able to get Big Dogs taken care of. Because there was no interest on. It's like layaway, you know what I mean? Do you remember layaway? So $6, and I did remember it was an envelope on top. Got to do that. So let's see what we have here. And I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. So let's go back over here. Go back to my teeth. So 20. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I got 60. So 60 that'd be 4. So let's go ahead and drop the 60 in here. And I will save this moolah for next week. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, here we go here. So did you guys see my my chat in the middle of the week? Or me and my mom on the cricket? That was a fun day. She's really, you know, she my mom's very, very creative. And she's very artistic. She was a seamstress when well, she was always sewing. I mean, I remember grade school, California school, California elementary school in Puente, California, and Willow Junior High School. And I remember going to the fabric stores with her. I don't know, does anybody remember this? You would go to the fabric store and you would look at catalogs. McCall and Bullock are the, yeah, because the Singer was the machines. I don't remember them being Singer catalogs, but I'm for sure remembering McCall and Bullock. Correct me if I'm wrong about Bullock. I'm pretty sure it was Bullock. But there was like 2 brands of catalogs. You would look through these catalogs. Let's see if I could find a picture. People say, "What the hell is she talking about?" You would look through these pictures, and they would have designs, and I guess copies of the patterns of what it would entail to make outfits. And I remember my mom made me culottes. Remember culottes? I remember this pair of green ones that I had. I really liked wearing those. But she made skirts and pants and tops. She sewed a lot. And then my dad eventually asked her to sew him shirts, because she hadn't really sewed for my dad. She was mainly sewing for us kids. And then somehow or another, he asked if she could sew him some, because my dad wore button-down, short-sleeve shirts. And I always remember him wearing those shirts, or a white T-shirt. But that was basically what he wore. And because he had a little pocket right here, because he had all his little pins, because he was an inspector. But I knew that she did that. And then eventually, when we were much older, she started creating dresses, wedding dresses, and costumes for adults. And I remember people coming to the house. But anyway, getting back to the patterns. So you open up this book, voila, and it was like doll paper, you know, paper dolls, I'm saying, paper dolls. And you would look through this book, and when you found a design that you liked, you pick it, and then you go in this cabinet. I don't remember the people going, you know, like the people that worked in the store going in the cabinet. I remember I would go, you know, my mom would, because it's usually like a 4-digit number. Man, I can't remember. I can't believe I'm remembering all this. There's like usually like a 4-digit number, and she'd tell you, go get this one, Mia. So, okay, 5668, I don't know, whatever the number was. And I go and I look, and there'd be like little packages, you know, like the 5x8, you know, goldenrod envelopes that we had. They were like kind of like that size. And you go and then you look, and there'd be like a little bulky packet and this real thin paper. And then you determine how much fabric you would need, and you tell them like 3 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, whatever it is that you needed. And then you would pin this material. Pin this outline, this pattern to the material, and cut it, and then you sew it and put it all together. But I remember, how did we get on that tangent? Can't even remember. Oh, because my mom's very creative. But she is very creative. And we're sticker girls, so usually after I stop traveling, we usually try to do a once a month sticker day. So I hope you guys caught my sticker day video. She usually makes lunch, and I usually make a dessert. And it was a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. And I think, yeah, there it is, $60. So put that in there. We're going to get there. See, I dropped all I got is prop money in there, because I dropped it all in the bank. So that's good. Got to start putting that money away. So anyway, I think that was it today. And we're back. Hey, folks, you like my hat? You know, I picked up this hat some time back. There's a reason why I'm wearing this, so just bear with me, okay? Because, you know, Gigi likes to chat sometimes. Sometime back, me and my mom we were out shopping someplace, and I saw the hat. I thought it was a cool hat. My mom actually saw it, and I thought, oh, I think I'm going to get that hat. Never wore it. Always hung right here on the wall. I just thought it was kind of cool. So as this week, as I'm going through my analytics and those numbers are freaking phenomenally. Claude did give me a goal of hitting 50,000 this month. I'm already, I'm close to 75,000. I might be hitting it at 80,000. My orders are going up. My analytics are going up. It's also affected my YouTube channel. I mean, everything's just like, the numbers are just going up. And, one of the things during this process is that I was told, you just got to stick with it. So many people, look, are there people out there that are making like thousands and thousands of dollars because maybe one pin went viral? Yeah, that happens. But that's not the norm. You got to just push through. It's like building a business. You got to start up. This is my startup. This is what I'm doing. And I didn't think about it like that until I was coming back from my Charlie's birthday party. Something shifted in my mindset about that. And I looked at it differently. I started working on it differently. And I enjoyed doing that. And while I was looking at those numbers today, I was just like, wow. Because here I am. I started looking for a job in November, the end of last year. And actually, I got a position. I was offered a position. But the time, first of all, I did not think I was going to get a job that quick. I figured maybe, a month, maybe 60 days. Because usually there's a process. No, 2 weeks. I couldn't, it was like one of my first resumes that I sent out there. But my boy was coming out. I was going to be traveling to see my girl. It was Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was just so much. It wasn't going to be fair for me to have to, because I wasn't going to not go. Gigi's going to go see her babies. Her big girls and her babies. I'm just saying they're all my baby girls, all three of them. There was no way I was not going to see them. I'm going to go see them. So I had to decline it, but I was still throwing resumes out there. And like my son, I think I mentioned last week, my son and my sister were like, hey, how's the job hunting? I told them, what? I think they think you're feeble-minded when you reach a certain age, and like 68 is probably a feeble-minded age to some people. I don't think I'm feeble-minded. I think I'm pretty sharp. So anyway, when I started working this process, I enjoyed the process in itself. And I'm the kind of person that's got to like figure it all the way out. I got to, look at it from all different angles and try just think it through. That's how my little brain works. I just got to think it through. And I felt there was something there. I just had to kind of figure it out. Well, I think I figured it out. And one of the things that Lori Ballin would say is don't try to say this is my niche. Let your niche find you. Listen to what the people are looking for. They'll show you what they want. And if you keep giving them that, they will keep responding. And she was right. Because which I'm surprised about, but I'm kind of surprised and I'm not surprised. Because one of the things they keep coming back to is boho fashion. And it's like, what? Because first of all, I've never considered myself a fashionista. But I think part of it is through this reinvention, or is that the right word, reinvention? Or as I'm going through this process, like I said, I retired in 2022 and things have been kind of, there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the 4 years since I started retired until I think I started to really see it different probably the end of last year. That's probably why I thought that, well, maybe I want to go get a job. And rediscovering reinvention, like my mom says, maybe you're just finding out who you really are. Okay, Mom. But I think it is part of, like I had stated in a video that I did recently, sometimes we're put in a position or a box or a position, especially in a family, as to this is your spot. And you carry that spot with you. You carry it through school. You carry it through work. You carry it most of your life because that's what's been designated to you. Good, better, and different. It just is what it is. Like you've got the charmer, you've got the golden child, you've got the middle child, you've got the older child, you got the thinker, the fixer, the clown. There's all different labels for all these roles and personality. I'm not going to say personalities because the personality is different. Roles that will fit families. And I think what happens, there comes a point in time, and I think that's kind of what I'm doing, is that, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to fit that spot no more. I think my spot is different. Believe it or not, I think my spot is different. And I think part of that is trying to get an understanding of who am I? What is it that I want? Yeah, I could say I'm this and this and that. But really, what do you really want? What is it that's going to make you click? What is it that's going to make you feel good? What is it going to make you excited? And I know one of the things, I always enjoyed working. And probably because I've been working since really, I started working at 13. They thought I was 16. And I've just always had a job. The only time I did not have a job was for 8 years when I was fortunate, and I'd be so glad that I was able to do that. 8 years I was able to stay home with my kids. My girl was, I started staying home, my boy was 2. So for 8 years. So till he was 10, and so Garrett was probably 10, and my Stace was probably about 4, because there's like a 5-year difference. Because she was in kindergarten yet. And I love that time. But during that time, I was going to school. I was going to, because I knew I was going to go back to work eventually, but I figured it'd be part-time. So I was going through a paralegal program, and I was getting certified. And eventually I finished that program, and what happened, I didn't know through that whole process that my husband at the time, my kid's dad, would end up being injured, and I'd have to go back to work full-time, and he stayed home full-time. So like I said, there are positions and roles that we kind of take on, and I think sometimes if you have the ability or the opportunity to say, is that really who I want to be, or is that really who I am? Is that really what I want to do? And I think what happens sometimes, it's too late for people to say, I don't want to do that anymore, or they're doing it too late, or when they do it, then they're trying to figure out, so what is that I'm doing? Or like me, I retired at 4 years ago, so it was at 64. And I thought I was ready to retire. I think I was just burnt out. I think it was just after COVID, I was just, get me out of here, I'm done. But there was a lot of stuff that I needed to take care of within that 4 years until I got past that. It was like, okay, now, Gigi, what do you want to do now? And then that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I think looking for the job kind of showed me, it probably showed me that, people don't really see you the way you see yourself, or really think who you are, or whatever it is. But I don't think that I'm not capable. I think I'm very capable. So when I saw this hat not too long ago, I said, I knew I was going to do something. I didn't know what I was going to do until this morning. When I saw my numbers, I said, I want my hat, because this is what I'm going to say. Okay, welcome to the VIP room, because I am doing a video just on this part of this conversation. I'm going to go more into it in the video that's coming out next Wednesday. But this is a glimpse of what it is, the meat of the matter. Welcome to the VIP room. And we all know that VIP stands for very important people. Well, I already know you'd be very important people because you're here with Gigi. But the other thing is, because the reason why you're here is because you're valued, you're insightful, and you got purpose. You got purpose, baby. Do not doubt that. And I think sometimes as we get older, maybe we don't feel valued. Or maybe our insightfulness, also known as, can be also called wisdom, but it doesn't fit with it. No W up there. I say being insightful is that there's a whole lot of stuff that we've seen and that we've learned and we carry with us, and that maybe we can help youngins or other people, even people our age, with what we've learned. And purpose. Define your purpose. What is your purpose? We all have a purpose. I think we flounder when we don't know what our purpose is. Like, oh, what are we going to do? Where am I going to go? What's your purpose? Because we do have a purpose here. And I think that's kind of what I'm at right now. And I think doing this little startup, not little, doing my startup, it's getting me excited about things, about learning new things, and just wow, that I did that. Wow, that happened, or this or that, whatever it is, whatever gets you excited, that's what you want to lead your morning with. Get into that. But anyway, that's why I'm wearing the hat, because we are valued. I'm including myself and you. We are valued. We are very insightful. And we all have a purpose. Don't forget that. If you're over 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and if you doubt that it's not true, Gigi's telling you, you have value, you are insightful, and you have a purpose. Sometimes it just takes us a little bit longer to figure it out, but that doesn't mean you don't have it. And if anybody says they are, then that's a person you need to step away from. Because don't value them if they're not going to value you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, next time on Wednesday, reinvention, welcome to the VIP room. That's all I'm going to say for today. You'll have to watch it on Wednesday. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, I hope you like my hat. I think it's pretty cool. And I hope you all have a good week. And until next week, you know what Gigi says. Gigi says, tits up, be fierce. And until next time, have a good one, folks. See ya.
We're getting ready. Getting ready at the dance floor. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for.